This was a really strong piece. It crams a lot of motion and drama and tension into a short period of time. It does so thoughtfully. It does so with just great attention to detail and cinematic flair. It looks fantastic. Just great direction and so much is being said without a word of dialogue. So just great performances and yeah, again, I just love the concept, and it's so easy to get invested in and understand it. Again, with nothing being said, which I think is really the mark of great storytelling. So I really like this one.
I really like The Soldier's Dilemma. I thought it was really well done. It might be one of my favorite short films I've seen in a while, like all year maybe. Um, because I liked the question that it poses. I liked the cinematography. I liked the drama. I thought the acting was stellar, the special effects. Because like a small budget war movie doesn't have to look like a small budget war movie, and this is an example. This is was great. This was great. Give them all the money and make Hacksaw Ridge 2 and make the next Saving Private Ryan because these people got talent for real. Great job. 10 out of 10.
A Soldier's Dilemma. I thought this was really, really, really intriguing, and it kind of made me stop and think of like there's so many sacrifices in war, but one of the ones that I think doesn't really get talked about is the kind of humanity that these soldiers essentially need to sacrifice or at least make peace with, to kind of commit these acts of war. That, like I said, I don't think that that really gets highlighted. I think that it's just a kind of an expectation that gets placed on the soldiers that, once they're shipping out, once they, have gone through their training or whatever, that they're just kind of expected to, fall in line and be okay with doing whatever needs to be done, for the sake of, protecting your country and things like that. And I think that this was a really, really interesting way to highlight and, put that out there of like, what would you do? Like when it comes down to it, when you're like literally right there getting ready to pull the trigger, but you're confronted with your, reason to keep your humanity essentially with like the picture of his loved ones. Or can you pull that trigger? Can you sacrifice, that piece of your soul? And I really, really liked it. I thought it was really kind of thought provoking. Um, and it was really well done.
Soldier's Dilemma was a great short film. It felt like a feature historical film with the production design, the makeup, everything worked in telling the story and allowing the viewers to quickly get behind his character. I loved how by the end of the film, his dilemma is shown, where he has to choose his family back home or help his fellow soldiers. This was a great way of showing the lives of soldiers out there today who have to sacrifice a lot in their lives for the country. It's a great job.
This film is called A Soldier's Dilemma. What a terrifying yet brilliant short. What set it apart for me was the incredible sound design, with the explosions rumbling in the distance and nearby guns shooting loudly. The makeup and wardrobe were incredibly realistic, especially the soldier's face makeup. The story was brief yet effective as the soldier had to make a heart wrenching, terrible decision. Excellent direction and editing, a very professional film. Well done, A Soldier's Dilemma. Check it out.